It's a lovely day out here in the wilderness. Hello everybody, welcome to the adventure of Florida Trailblazer. Today we are going off the beaten path here in Central Florida. Rock Springs Run Reserve. It's such a vast scenic wilderness, lots of places to roam. And I just saw some bear tracks back there. Signs of some of the wildlife around here. It's really neat. I followed them for as long as I can in this direction. The bear must have went off into the brush up here. They're very elusive. Let's keep on venturing into the woods here. See what we can discover along the way. The sun is shining. It's a nice breeze. Cool. Refreshing. There you can smell the trees and the plants all around us. Immersed in the wilderness. Walking further into the woods here, towards the Wekiva River. So beautiful out here. Sun is shining bright. Breeze flowing through the area. You can smell the trees and the plants all around, immersed in the nature. I really enjoy coming out and traveling through these areas. Now, we were just walking through a lot of the open areas of the preserve, but this area leads into some dense hammocks. And we're going to take a walk back into the past. That's right. Because for hundreds and thousands of years, Native American Indians, various tribes traveled through and inhabited these areas. They camped and hunted. There was lots of valuable resources all around these areas near the Wekiva River. Villages were built, and it's a place of history and beauty. Here we are on the trail to history, path to the past. Amazing out here. The swamps by the river. And just up ahead is a Native American Indian mound. That's right. Part of history in this area. Over long periods of time, these mounds were built up along the river and used for various purposes. Let's take a look at this formation here in the woods. Here we are at this shell midden. That's part of this mound complex out here along the river in these swamps. You can see a lot of shells that have been discarded over long periods of time, hundreds and thousands of years. It took of building these mounds up with shells and debris, all from the natives that lived here and on these mounds. Hunted through the area, camped. Of history out here. Now you can imagine traveling down the river in ancient times, and you can see these mounds glistening from a distance, covered in these shells. incredible. You can see some pottery fragments here, evidence from the past here at this mound. Here we are, base of this mound, on the river here. Amazing. A lot of vegetation here at this mound. It's overgrown. The area would have looked much different in the past, I'm sure. You can see where it begins to slope upward there into the swamps. Exploring around this area by the mound. The river's just behind us. And seeing some really interesting evidence from the past. Pottery fragments scattered around the area. And some of them even have textures. You can see the one here has textures on the pottery. And some are plain as well. So it varies, and it's really interesting to still see it here from so long ago. And as always, I leave everything as I see it undisturbed. And there's part of another mound through here. There's a valley between the two mounds here. Really neat. Walk down into the floodplain. And you can see why the natives would have built these mounds high up above the surrounding swamps here and the river. Different times of the year, this section of the wilderness gets a lot of water, floods out. And there would have been higher ground here on these mounds. It would have been much taller in the past. You can see on the edge of this mound here. Let's keep exploring.